Sylvia and me.
Sylvia and
Sylvia and me. Sylvia and
Sylvia. Sylvia and me.
Sylvia.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Beckerman, host of the podcast series Sylvia and Me. And considering it is only 2 days away from welcoming in the new year, I wanted to take this opportunity to say goodbye to 2020 and be able to wish you all a happy new year. 2020, especially the last several months, have been scary, frightening, difficult, unknown. And those are just some of the words that I could use to describe it, at least for me. What it did do, though, was show me some new connections, give me the opportunity for new connections. Reconnecting with some people who I hadn't talked to in quite some time. That's very true. I didn't exactly do the baking and the jigsaw puzzling, although I did buy the jigsaw puzzles, but that wasn't really for me. What was, though, was going on a journey with so many extraordinary, inspiring women. Women who allowed me, and then you, to listen to their stories. We started off the year with Angie Atkinson. Angie calls herself the queen being of narcissism, and boy, is she ever a survivor of a narcissistic relationship, which started off within her own family, her mother, that is. The wisdom that she has is amazing. You know, when we talk about so many things, we always put some humor. We find something in there, even when it's sad. They're always inspiring. Scarlett Lewis, her son Jesse, was only 6 years old. He was a victim of the awful horror at Sandy Hook, but he left a message, and Scarlett is spreading that message of choosing love. Tia, how wonderful. A young lady who's so full of life. No matter what, she is full of life. And she really spreads it around. She's one to really listen to. Dr. Diana Green Foster spent 10 years and wrote the Turnaway Study. Women making choices that they think through, not just on emotion, not at all. Regina Skyer is an attorney who over 20 some odd years specializes in education of children with special needs. She talked to us about how the pandemic and all of the remote learning, how it's affecting these children. Caroline, I talked to her, she was in Dubai. At the age of 50 something, she took control of her life. She realized she had no choice, but it was a good thing. And she became a model. Martina Kwan, right, championship race car driver. Yes, a woman race car driver. She's inspiring others, dare to be different. In her 50s, Renee Brinkerhoff. Renee is a rally race car driver, but not just to win the races. She is on a mission, her and her Valkyrie team, throughout the globe. They've been on 6 continents, only has one more, Antarctica. And what they are doing it for? Advocating against childhood sex trafficking. Olivia Wells, director of programs for Nadia's initiative. Nadia Murad was one of the women who was captured, kidnapped in Iraq, one of the Yazidi women, and she was able to get free. So they're on a mission to help these women. Then there's Persis. I love Persis. Persis had just turned 93. During the lockdown, she reached out to people that she hadn't spoken to in quite some time. She reached out through Facebook. I mean, this is a woman who just leased a brand new car. She pop her trunk, take out what she calls her red wheelie, her walker, and she goes for 2 miles. But she reached out to relatives, to friends, to colleagues. And if they were no longer around, she reached out to their relatives. And she was able to tell them stories that they had never heard before. There's Hazel Jacobs, who lives in London or outside of London. And she's called the Busy Bee Scarf Lady. Don't forget Sue Stewart Smith. She is a psychiatrist who talks about nature and how gardening, the well-minded gardener, how gardening, even just a plant, can help us so much. And those are only a couple, all right, not a couple, a few of the amazing women who have let us in and the conversations that we have had. You know, among them is Hope Hollingsworth, a Gold Star mom, and how what she went through and being a Gold Star mom, how she has helped her community. Okay, I won't keep going on. Well, maybe Simone. Simone is known as the Black Fairy Godmother. She doesn't have much, but boy, is she helping women in such need. So I'll stop there now. I could go on, but I won't. I want to take this opportunity to thank these women again who have gone on this journey with me. And for all of you who have also taken the journey, I want to wish you all a happy, healthy, safe new year. It's only a couple of days away, and there's so much to be hopeful for. So again, from the bottom of my heart, happy, happy new year. Stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, stay tuned. You know, you can find Sylvia and me on wherever you listen to your podcasts. And if you don't listen to podcasts, you can always start. You can find us on our website, sylviaandme.com. Happy, happy, happy new year. And here's to some really good times in 2021.